What is up, YouTube? It's your boy Mix Monday TV, man. Now back with another video, son. And of course, it's gonna be like one of my, little opinions about stuff on like what's today's society is going on. But you already know what y'all gotta do: like, comment, and subscribe and everything. And let's start the video, guys. Now, this is gonna be one of the videos where I will usually speak motivational words, but this one is specifically for today's, in today's society, which is Kanye. This is like a subject that I really want to talk about because it's been going on for at least a good week or two, and it's starting to be annoying. I want to put like my opinion about this whole thing. Now, 2 weeks ago, Kanye West was, with Trump. And mind you, everyone hates Trump. My only thing is, why are you hanging out with somebody that everybody in the whole world hates? I mean, not in the whole world, in the whole United States. Because me personally, I hate the man himself. Like I hate Donald Trump. He's an ass. You know what I'm saying? He's a bad person and a bad influence in anybody's life. You know what I'm saying? And for Kanye to hang out with him, that just made things like worse. You know what I'm saying? Like, because how you gonna end up hanging out with somebody that's not only what's the word for it? That is so stupid and doesn't know what he's doing at all, and you end up hanging out with him. I get that you hung out, like, people did not know that he hung out with Trump before, but in today's society, people are now realizing that now. And then the next thing that happens is he posts a picture with like two white old dudes, and then he wears the hat, "Make America Great Again." What is going on with you, Kanye? What is going on with you? Like, you're hanging out with somebody that everyone hates at all, and then you want to be around that? Like, you really want to be around that? Like, no, like, that's not even right. Like, me personally, that made me lose more respect for him. You know what I'm saying? That made me lose more respect for him. I started disliking him when he started messing around with Kim Kardashian. Everybody knows how Kim Kardashian got to where she's at right now was because of the whole sex tape with Ray J. Now, that had probably been the most funniest thing that I ever seen, because she really blew up from that one video. Except, she's now famous and Ray J isn't. I mean, can't lie, Ray J did hit it first. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I hate Shorty and I hate everybody in the Kardashian family. Even freaking, the Jenner family as well. Because let me tell you, they're just a bunch of weirdos. Except now one of them in the Jenner family is now a female. Like, ugh. Shit is freaking nasty, man. But this is besides the point. Kanye was in TMZ for an interview or whatever. I don't know if he ran up in there or whatever, but that's, I don't really give, two F's or whatever. This dude was, talking so much BS. And then the one thing that he said, like, what was the biggest BS was slavery was a choice. I'm going to tell you my own opinion about this because, we're all entitled to our own opinions and, nobody can stop us from doing that. Slavery wasn't a choice at all. Mind you, I'm Hispanic, and, I know for a fact that slavery was not a choice at all. Let me put it like this. Let me put it like this to be exactly. If slavery was a choice, you would have been dead. You know what I'm saying? You would have been dead. Like, there was no choice at all. You was, like, in that era that happened a long time ago, in the 1800s, slavery was not a choice. You was born into that shit. You was born into it. And then the next thing is that you constantly was getting beat up by the white people, for not doing what they want you to do. And it's crazy because that was just the most messed up era that has happened throughout the course of history, and then for him to say slavery was a choice, that's like the most stupidest thing that I ever heard. And mind you, I'm Hispanic. I'm Hispanic and I feel, offended to this whole situation. Like, it was not a choice at all. You was forced into doing that. You was forced into slavery. You was born into that era. Because this happened a long time ago. And then Kanye, this is the thing that Kanye doesn't know, is that he wasn't around that era. He wasn't around that era when that happened. Slavery is not a choice. It's not a choice at all. Like I said, everybody's entitled to their own opinion. You guys might have different opinions about it. But I'm telling you, from my point of view, that slavery was not a choice. It was not a choice at all. Because if it was a choice, they would have been got out. But it wasn't a choice. Even if there was, you would have been dead right then and there. Like, it was not a choice at all. I don't understand why people, I don't understand why he says some BS like that. And then, mind you, it's all for this. Like, it's all for money. That's it. Like, just to promote ignorance on that specific day. Like, everybody felt, and then he's speaking for every person that's black. Like, how that made me lose more respect for Kanye. And mind you, I didn't, like I just said, I didn't like Kanye when he started messing around with Kim. Like, everybody misses the old Kanye. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody misses the whole Kanye. Like, for him to say that slavery was a choice, that's like saying abortion was a choice made by the baby. Like, how dumb do you have to be, Mo? Like, how dumb? I feel offended that he even said that. You know what I'm saying? Like, he really said that. That's just messed up because, like I said, I don't know, I have a tendency to repeat myself. I didn't like him when he started messing around with Kim Kardashian. Because that's what made him weirder. Like, you went out with a chick that every dude ran through. Like, no, like, me personally, man, Kanye, you just lost, you lost my respect. You lost my respect because I don't give it, I don't care, I don't care what you have to say or whatever. Saying shit like that does not make any sense. It does not make any sense. And like I said, you gotta do what you gotta do, but in the end, you're making yourself look bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're making yourself look bad. Like that's like, why would you have to say some stuff like that? Like, why? Like, how the hell are you really gonna say that slavery was a choice? Slavery was not a choice. Like I said, if it was a choice, you would have still had a con to it. Like I said, there's a pro and con whenever it comes to a choice. You pick a good choice, or you pick a bad choice, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? After all that stuff that he said, talking about slavery was a choice, that dude was just that dude needs help. I know for a fact, like, no disrespect to Kanye, but your mother has to be ashamed of what you're saying and what you're doing. God rest your soul and God rest her soul, whatever. But what are you doing, bro? Like, what are you doing, man? Like, what are you doing? Like, come on, bro. What are you doing? Like, doing all of this is not gonna, but in the end, you gotta do what you gotta do. And what's really messed up is that was somebody that I used to idolize, you know what I'm saying? When it came to him, rapping about real stuff, him being a good role model, and now look where he's now changed. Look where he's now changed into this era. Like, this era is just making him weird and weird by the minute. Like, it's not even funny. Like, it's really not funny. It's sad. It's really, really sad. Like, it's really sad because this is what happens to a dude that just gets weirder and weirder because even the situation that he had with Snoop Dogg, when Snoop Dogg said, "Oh, like, Kanye, if you stay in that family, you're gonna die in that family," and that's true. And then Kanye felt some type of way, and then made a song dissing to Snoop Dogg. I don't know if you guys heard of it or whatever. In this generation, man, everybody's getting weirder and weirder by the minute, which is sad because we really living in a generation like this. It sucks, It sucks. Like, it just really, really sucks. Like, I'm telling you, man, Kanye, you really need some help. Like, all jokes aside, you really need some help, bro. But that's enough for today, y'all. I wanted to give y'all my little opinion about the whole Kanye situation. If you guys did enjoy this little video that I gave y'all, be sure to give it a like. If you guys want more like more my opinions on what certain current situations are happening right now, be sure to comment. If you guys like my content and everything else, be sure to subscribe and hit that bell notification. And I would really appreciate that, you guys. I love you guys. Hopefully I'll be hopefully you guys will see more and more of my videos. Love all you guys, so stay tuned for more. Love every single one of my supporters and fans, y'all. Let's get it.